Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Cat by Nagendra. So in this video we are going to see about this annotation one by one. So under annotation tab, first we are having here smart dimensions. So smart dimensions already we have seen in Sketcher, like we are able to give dimensions whatever we want. Now let me insert some views here first. So for example, for this first part I'll insert one view here. Okay, now for this if you want to give dimensions, so directly we can use smart dimension, and whatever the dimension we want, just we can select. For example, from this line to this line I want, so just dimension for this entire thing like this. Then by using this smart dimension we are able to give horizontal dimensions, vertical dimensions, or if it is circular profile like this, directly we will get here diameter also like this. Now same like that again, if we are having like individual options we are having, if you want only horizontal dimension we can go for only horizontal. Now if I select vertical line also it won't come, so only horizontal dimension you will get. So like that different type of options are there. Usually we won't use all these things, mainly we will use directly smart dimension. Sometimes we will use here horizontal ordinate dimension. So ordinate dimension is nothing but one origin point will be fixed. For every point, dimension will be calculated with reference to that point like this. Now you can see origin point is fixed. For this point, dimension will be calculated from this point only. Again, for this point also, dimension will be calculated from here only. Again, for this also, it will calculate from here. So like this, ordinate dimension, horizontal only ordinate, then vertical ordinate dimension. Then one more we can use here, chamfer dimension. So chamfer dimension is nothing but directly we will get chamfer values here if we select inclined line with reference to any one more line like this. So 10 dimension I have taken with inclination of 45 degrees. We can take directly this inclined chamfer dimension. So but maximum condition we can go directly by using smart dimension only. Now just let me explain again. Smart dimension, for example, for this line I'll keep it here. Then under this value, so you can see some options here. So just if I come down here, tolerance or precision is there. So usually if we are having any tolerance values, we can use this tolerance precision. Now none is there. First I'll keep it basic. Basic dimension means it will come with a closed rectangle box like this. Then bilateral tolerance is nothing but like variation will be there with reference to like positive side also, negative side also. For example, 0.2 if I give here, positive value is there, negative value for example 0.3 I want. So bilateral is nothing but unequal dimensions we can give by using this bilateral option. Then here whatever that after point how many digits are there, that we call it as precision. So here you can see, I hope you are able to see here, which is highlighting in blue color. This is the main value precision, how much value we want here. 172 only if I want, I'll keep it only none, only 172 will be shown. Or if I keep it 0.1, after 0.1 digit will be shown. Like that we are able to adjust how much we want this precision. Same similar to that, this is for tolerance, this is for main dimension, this is for tolerance. So for example 0.2 only I want, so I need only 1. Like that we can change. Then limit dimension will be there. So limit tolerance is nothing but whatever the tolerance value we are able to provide, the tolerance value will be added to the main value and it will be shown. So for suppose for example if I keep it here 0.5, that will be added to original dimension 172. So like this you can see. Then symmetric will be there. So symmetric is nothing but whenever we are having positive side also and negative side also same tolerance value, in that cases we can use symmetric option. If I keep it 0.2, it will be act as plus 0.2, again minus 0.2. So plus or minus 0.2. That is about symmetric. Then again, minimum value, maximum value we can specify. Then next, fits also we are able to specify. So here fits, either we want clearance fit or transition fit or press fit. For example, I want a clearance fit. So which grade we want? This is the fit grade. So whichever we want, we can specify like this. So that is about this fits. So maximum cases we will go only with tolerance values. So either we want symmetric tolerance or which type of tolerance we wanted. So that is about this tolerance values. Then next we are having primary values. Means this is the original dimension what we have provided while creating this particular part design. So if you want to override or if you want to modify that, just we can change here. But usually we won't use this. Why? Because here you can see it is showing in a different color only. Means you are able to modify only in drawing sheet. But whatever the part design you have created with this one, there whatever the original is there, same it is there. Just for representation we are able to change here. But don't go with this one. So don't make it here override value. If you want to modify any value, so if we change there, automatically it will modify here. For example, this length I need only 100. So by clicking on mouse right click of this view, we can open the part directly. Then here, if I go for edit sketch, if I give here 100 only, exit sketch, then again mouse right click on part, we will go for open drawing. Automatically it will get updated here as 100. So like that we can change. Then sometimes we'll be having some text after dimension or before dimension. So this is the dimension text. If you want before dimension, you can enter whatever you want. If you want after dimension, so this dim after that, we can enter whatever you want like this. Then text you want only on left side or center or right side, we can modify here. So let me remove that all text. Dimension should be on left side or right side, we can adjust. Then again different type of symbols also will be there. So plus or minus or degree symbol, whatever we want we can use here. So if you want some extra symbols, we can go here with this add symbol. More symbols, then here also more symbols. According to our requirement, we can select whichever the symbol we want. Different type of symbols will be available here. So just we can insert. For example, this I want. Okay, where you want. Like this we can insert. So that is about this value. Then next I will go here with this leaders. Again in leader, this is all like default formats for this dimension extension line value and all. So if you want to change, just we can turn off this. For example, I want thickness of the line more, like this we can modify. But better don't touch anything. So by default only we can use this. Then here custom text position will be there. For example, this diameter is there. Sometimes we'll be having one straight like inclined line, again horizontal line. So that position we can make change by using leaders. Custom text position. This is normal one. Again like this. Again like this. So according to our requirement, we can specify like this. Then either we want to show diameter or radius, we can select here. That radius or diameter also how you want to represent. In different styles we can represent like this or like this. You can see the change here, or full diameter or like this. So however we want we can use. So just I wanted normal diameter here like this. So just we can specify like this. So that is about this leaders. Then if you observe one thing here, dimension should be in black color, but here you are able to get in gray color. So in such condition, just select the dimension, go for other. Here layers will be there. Just we can make it here format. So automatically we'll get black color. Then For this dimension, if you want to change any font or color or size, again we need to go for other. Here use document font is there, turn off that, go for font. Now here you are able to select which type of font style you want, then bold, italic, whatever we want we can select, and size also, for example I'll give 5 units. If I say OK, it will get modified. So according to our requirement we can change. That is about the smart dimensions and inside options. I hope you have understood that. Then next we are having here model items. So what is meant by this model items means, so let me delete this everything. Now what is meant by this model items means automatically we are able to generate dimensions what we have given already in existing part design file. So this view it came from view, like this view it came from one part. So that part we have created by creating sketch first, then we applied one revolve boss. So whatever the dimension we given while creating this 2D sketch, that dimension it will store in SolidWorks. So directly if you want to take the dimension for this particular view, we can use this model items. It means instead of giving single individual dimension manually, directly we can click on model items for this view. Now you can see, so dimension marked for drawing, again normal dimensions not marked for drawing. So usually we will keep it here dimension marked for drawing. Just if I say OK and if I say yes here, just you can see dimensions will be created. But here one drawback is all dimensions we won't get. For example, model items, I'll turn on this also, and if I say OK, yes, see no dimensions we are able to get. So only in few conditions we can directly use this model items, but extra dimensions also we will get. So only we will go here with manual dimensioning. So whatever we require, only that dimensions we will represent here. So that is about model items. Then spell checker is there. So this spell checker is belongs to this note. For example, I'll use this note. For example, I'll take it here, SolidWorks. Here I have given SolidWorks spelling wrong. Now let's see how it will work, the spell checker. So if I click on spell checker, automatically it will scan entire drawing sheet, and if any mistake is there with the text, it will highlight here. Then we are having some suggestions also. So this SolidWorks spelling, this is the correct one. So if I want to change, we can change it. So like that we can change text spelling. So manually, instead of checking manually, automatically we can check spellings of the words by using spell checker. Then next we are having here format painter. So what is meant by this format painter means, now for example for this 100 dimension, I will give some tolerance value of 0.2. Then after this main value, I don't want any digits. Why? Because these are zero values. So just I'll make it here none. Then for a tolerance, I want to represent only one digit. Okay. Whatever the properties I have applied for this particular dimension, same properties I need to copy and I need to paste for this dimension. Again, what I want to do, again select dimension, again go here, again change. Instead of that, by using format painter, so this properties I want, then for which one we want that properties, for this one I want. Now you can see properly this tolerance value also will be applied. Then after point nothing is there. So here also after point nothing is there. So like that we can apply some properties from one text to one more text. So not only with the dimension, with any text colors or whatever we want, we can make it this format painter. Then this note already we have seen. Then linear note pattern. So usually we won't use this. What is meant by that? Note linear note pattern means, for example, this note is there. If you want multiple times, in rectangular like linear motion with reference to horizontal direction and vertical direction, we can use this linear node. I'll select the text. I'll go here with this linear node pattern. So in first direction, what is the distance you want? Then how many instances you want. With reference to y-axis, how many instances you want, either upside or downside. Then what is the dimension you want. So like this, we can make it. Similar to that, if you want in circular motion, directly we can make it with reference to circular. For example, center point, I want this. So just we will create one point. For example, I'll create one point here. Then this text circular pattern, center point is this. So with reference to that center point only, how many instances we want, that many we are able to create like this in circular motion. So usually we won't use this, but options we are having here, linear node pattern and circular node pattern. So this all about these options which are available under annotation. So again in next video we are going to continue with this remaining options. So if you really like this video, please like it and share to your friends to whom it will be useful. Thank you so much.